It takes about 2 hours before you finally pass the last farm.
We are some slow mofos. We should have bought horses.
I don't know.
I suggested that.
Did you?
Well,
I wasn't here.
carts, but just getting it through the portal. Yeah.
Not to mention, I'm not sure anyone here would be willing to part with their mounts.
Gold, sir.
Yeah, but they can't get through the pass to buy more horses.
Yeah.
Oh. So what you're saying is they're probably freaking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Or dying.
Or
It's
both.
still expensive. Got it. See, my brain's starting to work now.
You got food?
I got food in mine.
As you get about halfway past that last farm, you do see
It's starting.
you do see the granite mountains as is marked on the map looming in the distance.
Which means the forest will be that way.
The Stiln Forest.
It's probably the ugliest forest ever. It's made of stone. No, there's beauty in everything. Even fat chicks. Fat chicks need love too.
Amen.
I wasn't going to be the one.
Shows that from.
Can't remember.
Family guy.
Back when it still had more than one funny joke per season.
It had funny jokes.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, I had like the first 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's good.
you guys get to the point where you have to decide: approach the mountain pass or go through the forest.
Forest.
It's the forest.
Okay. So you
Majority rules forest.
So you cut south towards the forest.
I'm gonna jizz on a fairy and impregnate it. It's totally gonna happen. It'll have a half human, half fairy baby. Oh my god. She's huge!
Should be like a giant for the fairies.
Yeah. It'll be Edward Cullen.
Imagine just changing that type.
And the sun begins to set as you get to within about a half mile of the forest.
So, should we just call it a night? Or do we want to go sit in the trees?
I'd say let's stop just before the trees.
Sorry, was it insensitive? Did I offend you with talking about trees and cutting them down for firewood?
No.
Oh, good, okay. Let's go cut down some trees.
Just don't cut down his.
I got a fire pit here. I can make a fire.
Yeah, there you go.
I never cut a street. Don't worry about
Who needs it?
They serve their purpose as long as it's not unwanted. You know, just cut down a tree, leaving it, that's not a bad
it.
problem.
That just makes sense.
Cutting it down, using it for fire or for shelter. Yeah.
Yeah. Besides, I got a fire pit here.
Better
We don't
pick up
really
that
even need
wood
to go
anyway,
through.
Absolutely.
Burns easier.
Yep. I cut down a tree to light a fire, you're kind of dumb.
Yeah. Unless the tree's dead, and it's just one of those ones that hasn't fallen over yet.
I like those
Mercy
ones.
cutting.
Widowmakers.
Yeah, let's go closer to the forest and see if we can't find a nice little area, get some wood.
Alright, you get close to the edge. It's where you find... Yeah. You manage to find a dead tree that isn't quite fallen down. Make some good firewood.
Awesome. So to knock this over.
Alright. Why not? Strength check?
Yeah.
I'm strong.
Let me grab my hammer.
That is hilarious.
Well,
Go ahead and roll a nature check to start setting up camp.
What did we learn?
I rolled a
Watching him fail
5.
at knocking a tree over.
Yeah.
I got a 5.
You take
But I've never seen a tree before. Well, I've
So
seen
did
trees
you try to
before,
knock him over?
but
What are you talking about?
I've never tried to knock over a tree before.
11. Still better than both of you. No, I'm gonna go work on collecting the dead wood and getting all that set.
You
said
start-
nature check.
Yes.
Oh, that was crappy.
What are you doing? Knocking over the
I'm
tree?
gonna stop rolling
Yeah,
just
you
to
try to knock
Very
over a
good.
dead tree to make a firework.
There we go.
You're a firework.
16.
27.
The woodman knocks over
Yeah.
the tree.
Yep. As the tall metal man watches you all working on it, you're pulling branches down off the tree. You guys are collecting some pieces. Like, let me show you how it's done. Yanks the tree down.
Oh, he is a druid.
Thank you, Brother Tree.
You're welcome.
Sets up
Oh my god.
sets up a fire pit. Manages to make it extra carefully so that there's no way it could possibly spread. Uses some of the sets up some of the thicker branches from the tree as logs around for everyone to sit on.
Sweet.
Now you may set up your tents.
You guys
bedrolls.
You guys brought tents?
Nope.
No.
I'm used to just digging into the sand. So I've got a bedroll and a blanket.
I got rope.
Kit. Whatever you want, adventure kit. That's what I have.
An adventure.
I think just a bedroll.
Adventurer's kit.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have a nice fire going.
Super.
Those of you with bedrolls, unroll them. Moss, you just sit by the fire.
Yep.
Just don't catch
So,
on.
be in the park all week. No problem.
I'd probably wind up sleeping by the fire.
Yeah, when I was keeping track, I'd walk here for 6 to 12 miles depending on what I was doing. When I was still a trainer, I did double that. That's weird. It was up and down the classroom all day long. Instead of from the register to where the bags are, to the register, to where the bags are, to the 3 feet. So when you think about the fact that 10,000 steps and just
That's not
back
that great.
back and forth, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but you're not really doing much. It's just a little back and forth.
That's a lot.
And then all dancing is just going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in and out. Or back and forth. Or a lot of back and forth, you know, depending.
That's some up and down, maybe.
If you're hoping. Maybe some side to side too.
Yeah.
Depends how high you go through.
Or other skill, depending upon.
I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
think your little
I've seen Will
side.
Ferrell dance.
I think I need to get a book or something. I don't know what I'm doing down there.
Well, as the night passes, most of you are asleep. The one
You
of
don't
you
sleep,
that
right?
does not sleep,
So you're
Moss?
this is watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moss, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, we're gonna die.
You proceed, everyone is going to die.
Is it
That's
No,
that's
that's
passive.
passive.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you to make an active one.
an active one? That is 14.
Good call. We're all gonna die.
Okay.
My passive is amazing.
Nothing particularly interesting happens during the night. You do at one point think you see lights off in the woods, but when you try to focus on it, it's gone.
Fairy lights.
What do you mean? Dryads.
It's the party and let's go join. I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Usually-
Some dicks and vaginas for me.
Not throwing.
No, I can't call you a dick.
Ass.
Yes, you ass.
Alright, Bukaki him with aluminum coins.
You got a knife to connect to you again.
Right, he buried you.
Yeah.
Didn't say.
Why did you not save? Do we feet?
As you wake up in the morning,
At least I took a picture.
Good call.
sun beats down on you. It's much different
It's
weather
the-
than it was.
0575, right?
It's much different weather than it was in the Nintir Valley where you were before you teleported. It feels like September here, in that it's not quite cold yet.
So no,
It's certainly not hot, but it's not quite cold yet.
now this is familiar.
What kind of trees are there?
There are, you see oaks and willows primarily, occasionally a pine.
Why is that tree all limp?
Don't be too close to them. Those tendrils will reach out and grab you. They can actually kill you if enough of them get you. 12.
You can
Was that a bluff
roll
for a weekend with that?
roll. What is it?
Nature?
No, it's insight.
Oh, insights.
On aid.
Is it
10.
No,
bluff?
Paul's bluff. 8.
You absolutely believe that they're man-eating trees.
Okay then.
Beware.
I'm gonna make a point to when we start walking, like purposely avoiding those trees, like by a little bit.
Nice.
It's horrible, but I
So entertaining.
you can't fuck with your friends. Who can you fuck with? Come on.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. Until the start of this, I'd never seen a tree before. I've heard of them.
As you start making your way through the woods,
Twisting here and there.
Oh, let's just walk.
we
He can take extra time. Straight path.
all right. This is where I will pull a challenge out of my ass. It'll be uncomfortable.
Ass challenge.
Yeah.
I'm willing to take that challenge.
Chocolate squirrels.
It's a mechanic they put in called skill challenges, where you've got a goal, in this case getting to the other side of the forest, and we go around in circle. Everybody starts rolling skill checks. Whatever skill you use, you just have to justify why it would be useful in the situation.
To get through the forest?
Yeah. Nature, of course, being the most obvious one, but if you could find a way to
Their rival type.
I'm going to use endurance to keep going at a faster than normal pace.
Back down to 400.
Yeah.
And we're going to go counterclockwise, so we're going to start with cold.
Shame I can't.
Well,
I'm not sure I can
athletics.
argue intimidated into this.
Because dodging through the trees.
What do we do?
Skill checks.
29.
For what?
You should probably look up the
29.
DCs. Jim, could you
Roll
grab
the
the
19
DM
out of
script?
10.
I'm like, oh my god,
I would
damn.
get 23.
Athletics. I'm running through this shit and just parkour, you know. Over.
Little John running through the forest.
I'm going to use thievery because everyone else is distracted in the midst of their shit. Oh look, we made it. So you guys feel lighter now somehow?
But you'd be heavier and therefore you'd be last and I'd be the...
Sorry, you're-
That's where
the-
endurance
See,
also comes
you
in
should use
because
the
I keep going.
thievery to put your stuff in our pockets to slow us down.
I was like, oh god, I swear it got heavier and I'm like wearing almost nothing. What?
Almost nothing. I think before you considered it successful, you'd
I
be
need to wear
naked.
shoes.
Oh, okay.
Or anything's on the ground, come on.
Okay, so...
I'm wearing nothing under my armor though.
Moss, as you start coaxing everyone
What time
through,
are you guys
you
leaving Saturday morning?
get far enough ahead that you will climb a tree real quick to try to get a better vantage. Climb
To
up.
go there?
Mm-hmm.
5:30? 5:30 in the morning? That's,
Nature.
That's the one.
Good.
And we go there like 2 p.m. Or 1:58.
25.
25. All right.
I don't remember.
As you
I took pictures.
use your knowledge of how forests work to help guide everyone through. Every time he starts running off on a path that you're sure is not going to lead you forward, is going to lead into a bush, he's like, no,
That's a
go this way.
path. We're following the deer path.
That's a badger path. You really want to mess with the badger?
I can take it unless it's
We don't
a
need
honey
no
badger.
badgers. They're honey badgers.
We don't know stinking badgers.
They don't give a fuck.
Right.
Ew, look at that sleepy fuck.
What?
Look at that sleepy fuck.
Right.
Yep.
You must make it through the forest. How are you doing so?
Oh,
Roll check.
Acrobatics.
Which skill can you justify?
Do acrobatics.
Do bluff.
can I
Look out!
athletically acrobat my way through.
Swinging from branch to branch.
Sure. 20 and 28.
That's just
Did you
excellent
just-
for.
Did you just roll my fucking dice?
Yep, I did.
They're now tainted.
Did I ever tell you about this dice set?
No.
Didn't you just buy a dice set?
Yeah, where's
Did.
it at?
And where are they?
I asked Ike to grab, but I was a little bit late.
I was already here.
I got this
Just
dice
leave
set
them in your
when I
car.
picked it
I
up.
thought I had sent it with the same message that said bring my laptop.
Where are your
But
other dice?
good question. The whole bag's gone.
Well, I have a dice.
My whole pirate bag's gone.
You lose them at,
Sorry. I got my.
It's
big
possible
set of
that
dice.
I left them at Leah's, and then when she moved, they disappeared.
Mm.
But both her and Ginny have both
I think
moved.
it's permanent. Like
Oh, like
wrong marker was used. You need a little alcohol.
44. I don't know what
No,
that
no, you
44
just
is.
You just
I think it was
cover it
there
up
before.
in the erasable and then you wipe it off.
Problem solved.
Raccoon. Baby puppy.
Anyhow,
That doesn't make any sense. It's a puppy.
uh,
Baby wolf. Baby wolf.
It's the
Talk.
easiest one to remember. We all have one. I assume.
I just
Yes.
got 2 hours of sleep last night. So,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm going to use endurance
okay.
to kind of like power walk. Keep up with everyone and be like, what up?
Non-stopping.
Come on, keep up, let's go, let's go. 16.
Okay. And roll it.
Intimidate to make sure nothing comes up behind us while we're on our way.
He's just screaming while he runs through the forest. Oh shit.
Get to the chopper!
Well, the chopper is
Is it-
I have to run.
There's a woodsman.
You what?
There's a woodsman. The chopper.
28.
That really kind of made it dark.
It did.
As you guys make it through the day and don't get lost in the woods.
No.
With me screaming like a madman behind everyone.
That's not what it was.
Skill challenges are actually supposed to have a little bit more thought than I put into it, but then I just thought it's kind of boring to just say you guys walk through the woods all day.
I mean, I imagine if we failed, congratulations, you're right back where you started.
I got
Alright, new leader.
As sun begins to set, forest is beginning to fill with fog. The whole day it's fairly foggy. It's getting even more so now that it's night. An unearthly stillness permeates the woods.
Great. As if I didn't trust this place enough.
You've been in a jungle before.
Really?
You encountered halflings, didn't you?
Nom, nom, nom.
Well, You're right. I would have. Well, no, aren't there bandit groups of halflings out in the deserts?
No, the bandits are elves.
Oh, right, they are. Okay, yeah. So I guess I have been in a jungle before, which makes me choosing to do intimidate a little more. Make a little more sense than what I was thinking.
You're intimidating the trees, except not really.
Well, I just didn't want us to be attacked while we moved.
As you guys come to a stop, just as the light is failing you, you think it's still probably about a half an hour until actual sunset.
Why have we stopped already?
But the forest
All we
canopy
gotta
is
do
so
unroll
thick.
bedrolls.
The forest canopy is so thick that you're almost out of light right now.
It was?
Time to make camp.
Unmade.
It's getting dark. I'm like, shit, are we being attacked by something?
Yep, the darkness.
Any dead trees nearby, or did any of us have the sense to bring some of the dry timber with us?
We burned
There are a few
We're
dead
using endurance,
trees,
not
but
nature.
these ones are not dry.
Of course.
These
it's always
ones are
dry.
these ones are mossy, moldy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Good fire.
we can just use my fire kit.
Okay.
As you end up setting up camp in a very small clearing, a small grotto isn't exactly the word I'm looking for, but there's like a little patch with a drop off, and then there's a spring down below.
That's no place. Lots of water.
This is the river everyone's freaking out about?
Haven't quite gotten to the river yet.
Oh. Oh, so there's
That's
not
not a
water
river?
going off the drop off. There's just a small ledge.
Yeah, and
That
then
leads
down
down to
below
a
is-
spring?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go take a bath.
Please do.
I'm going to go upstream and get a drink.
Shut up. I smell perfumey.
As you
Perfumey?
there's
I smell
this is
good,
a
thank
spring.
you.
There's not exactly an upstream.
Good point. I'll get a drink before he gets a bath.
Nope.
In
Pretty
that
much
case,
just
As you both are
Come
running
on.
towards
Drow
and finally
go in.
jump off the little hill thing right into the water.
Acrobatics to dive. 18.
I missed the spring.
No.
You belly flop. You dive.
I don't know. Rolling a 1, I don't think you
You all-
hit the spring.
Most of you weren't watching. It's you just hear the as he hits the water.
Thanks for breaking the water tension. Not even a little splash, just perfect.
And then athletics checks real quick to swim. Jimmy take a 5 penalty.
Yeah.
Actually, a 10 penalty after that.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, so
My stomach. I'm drowning.
16?
3.
You're treading water just fine. He is not.
I am
The,
below the surface.
Maybe needs to rinse off a little bit more.
The shock of the belly flop, coupled with the fact that he doesn't actually know how to swim.
We'll wait a few rounds. He can hold his breath for quite a while.
That made no sense. Out of character. That he would run towards the
Water?
water. He has never encountered large bodies of water before. I think it makes complete sense.
I did
Trying,
once, and I
trying
was
to
doing
get a
okay.
drink before
Maybe
him and
yeah,
it became
maybe-
a...
well, that's true.
Trying to get a drink before he died, he was like, I gotta get it.
So he stumbled and fell in rather than
Yes.
Jumping.
Yeah, there was no attempt
Okay.
to dive. It was a.
he hit that rock and just
Got it.
That's what I pictured anyway.
There's gonna be one dice that's gonna be friendly to me. This one.
you just wasted it.
Probably.
Roll an endurance check.
Are you swimming, by the way?
Paul wanted a bath.
Paul wanted a bath. I wanted
Oh.
a drink and fell in.
It's not like your feet have to touch the ground.
Jim, it's really easy. Just breathe deeply now that you're
17
underwater.
plus.
You can't miss.
Right?
So 26.
But now he has a better chance of drinking.
You
Just
reach-
not drink gulping.
Yeah, like you cannot fail.
You reach the bottom and then just start dragging yourself out.
How deep is the water?
It's about 15 feet. So it's not particularly deep, but it's not.
I figure I survived the river. This shouldn't be that much.
That looks fun. Cannonball!
I'm not gonna make you roll for a cannonball. That you can't fail that.
Garoosh!
Yes, you can.
He misses and hits the edge of the...
I've seen people fail that. They forget to. They don't. They're not able to grab their knees or something like that, and they just totally.
14.
I'm just gonna turn the spring into a
all hear-
sauna. Gonna heat up the water for us.
Well, I'm just gonna sit at the bottom now. I'm like, ah.
Do you need to...
As you see me, kind of dragging myself out.
I'm like, I'm doing it wrong.
He's gonna be a bit waterlogged when he comes out. Probably gonna be a bit heavier than normal.
You might start floating.
Absorb it. Well, that's true.
Will he like?
Well, he's got enough
When it gets
other
cold,
things
will he like
within him
split
to
and then like?
I'm wooden stone.
Yeah, he's gonna swell up a bit.
Cool. When he gets those awesome stress cracks, we'll fill them with like precious metals, aluminum. We've got so much aluminum.
Oh, we just turned it into
Aluminium.
a platinum.
Then we'll just turn it back into aluminum. We'll have tons.
We don't need that much.
As you guys get your swim in, your sauna in, and your cannonballing in,
And I get out.
you go back to the small clearing.
And all of your stuff is gone. Fuck.
Moss, you did have the sense of mind if you want to bring some wood if you want to set up a fire.
Okay.
Not to mention, rotting stuff isn't great firewood, but you can use it to help start it.
Oh, it's pretty awful firewood.
Very smoky.
So after a brief moment of very smoky fire gets going and you guys roll out your bedrolls.
I'll climb out and air dry as I walk back.
Once again, I'll probably sleep by the fire. This time more out of necessity to dry than all I've got's a leather blanket.
Okay. So you all sit down around the fire and start getting...
I'm gonna start having locker room conversations while like one foot is up on the stump and I'm just talking to people naked. God, wasn't that great? You guys should try it.
Your cock, your fleshy bits are showing.
Under all that hair.
And like, and
Try what?
your wood. Go take a dive, take a swim, clean up.
We did it.
What?
We all joined you.
Yeah.
I must have been in my own little world. You guys didn't
You
see
were
that.
feeling that freeness of being completely naked in the water.
There's nothing quite like it.
Yeah, that is a good question. Did you manage to strip while we're running?
Oh, he did.
That's a skill he learned long ago.
I have a spell. I
Good
just kind of,
point.
it's like in Bruce Almighty when he just fall off and I'm. This ain't my first rodeo. So.
Or your second.
Mm-mm. Or my 135th.
Maybe I can learn how to read.
Nope.
I never learned to read.
Oh my god, if you haven't done it by now, you're in trouble.
There you go.
Oh, what movie was that from?
That was Jim
World.
Carrey movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Worst
sorry.
part is I never
Yeah.
learned to read.
I was off. Which movie?
Is that true?
Oh, 50
Well, except
First
the reading
Dates.
What?
No.
No. It's Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. Okay, yeah, I've never seen that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, never
Get
seen
out.
Wayne's World.
It's not my house, but get out.
For second that motion, it is my house. Get the fuck out.
Nah,
As
actually,
it
it's her
goes.
house, but I'm sure she could get behind our statement.
My name's on stuff. In the house.
I'll leave it, let it.
No comment. Because I don't have one.
All right. As you guys sit there drying around the fire, the night presses on before you're quite ready to go to sleep. As the crescent moon above begins to arc through the sky,
You can see any of that?
you're in a small clearing.
Oh, yeah,
True.
clearing.
The water
Sorry.
would create one. Unless these are odd trees.
Cool, yeah, I'm totally gonna go sit by the water and watch the reflection of the moon. In the water.
Just before you do get up, everyone here feels a very momentary sense of vertigo. Almost like that feeling you get in the pit of your stomach on a roller coaster just before it starts going down.
I haven't felt that in years. God, I hate that feeling.
That's amazing.
Wait, what feeling? Right before you go down the...
On a roller coaster, yeah.
That's a great feeling.
Ooh.
You're just like, shit.
Shit. Oh, right, you did.
You all get that for about half a second, and then you get up, you walk over to the spring, you just watch the moon crossing through the sky.
Not as good as the feeling is right when the plane starts to take off and get sucked down into your seat. That was better.
And after a couple of minutes of watching the moon, you also see some fairly bright auroras starting in the sky.
Ooh.
Oh, we're heading south. Whatever.
That the serpent thing you were talking about?
It might work at the swimming pool.
You want to see my serpent? Is it what?
No. Besides, you showed everyone earlier.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Well, as much of it wasn't covered by hair.
You.
My snake isn't covered by hair.
You're a shifter. You're covered in hair.
Yeah, oddly enough, everything but my dick. It's really weird. It makes it look bigger.
After a little while, you decide you're getting tired and lay down, still staring at the reflection, and go to sleep. The rest of you go to sleep as well, except for Mouse.
Oh, John Boy.
No.
It's cock. It's cock. God damn it.
Moss, as the night progresses, make a perception check.
Ooh. 187.
This time you definitely see lights in the distance. There's, furthermore, the aurora continues throughout the night. Not answering that right now. The aurora continues through the night. And finally, you're not quite sure, but it almost seems like the leaves on the trees are getting greener throughout the night.
Ooh. This forest is interesting.
You're becoming one with nature.
I'm healing the forest just by being here. On the best route ever.
What the hell you say?
Point. I'll get a drink before he gets a bath.
Nope.
In that
Pretty much
case,
just
As you both are
Come
running
on.
through it,
Now
you
and
finally
go in.
jump off the little hill thing into the... You belly flop. You dive. Most of you weren't watching, it's you just hear the... as he hits the water.